grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we have a great video, jam-packed video. Let's bring up crypto bubbles to start off, and let's look at a general overview of this market. By the end of this video, you're going to know the two reasons that are contributing to my belief that the XRP case is far from done, even though I have another side of me that thinks that it is already settled and they're waiting for an announcement. We're going to cover that. We're going to cover this clip from Hester Pierce talking about how XRP itself might not be a security. Well, I think we needed to be reminded of this clip. We've also got some Bank of America connections I'm going to show you. You're definitely going to want to see those. We're going to talk XRP, Hbar, all of it, man, all of it. Let's get into it right here, though. We've got Clay, okay? Clay is up 80% right here. I don't know what this CCXX thing is. I've never seen that in my life. But this is how the market's looking right now. 2.33 trillion. As I said in the video before or yesterday, the market cap of crypto, if you look at the chart, it is forming a cup and handle, right? Which is usually right before we blast off. Like in previous cycles, it forms a cup and handle, we blast off. So just take a look at that and consider one thing I wanted to show you here. This is the 3-day chart of XRP. By the way, if you want to go back and see history in terms of the XRP chart, you got to go to the Bitfinex chart. This is a beginner tip for anyone who's on TradingView. You got to go to the Bitfinex chart. It has all the price history down to like 2017. But as you can see, I wanted to remind you of how fast this happened, okay? And before we get into some of the other coins and some of the other news today, just take a look at how fast this happened, right? This is basically, like, I can make this look more volatile, and still, this is nothing right here. This was like flatlining, right? Like this candle is like opened at 15. Actually, this is a big candle, but these are like this was flatlining, and then look, it's basically straight up, right? These are all 3 days each candle if you're a beginner at this, but we shot up within, let's check it out, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, right? 21, 24, and then we could count that 27. So within 27 days, we came from 23 cents to $3 and 30 cents right here. Okay, that's how fast it happened. And nothing happened really until December 12. December 12. We are out here in October, right? Very interesting stuff. Let's check out Quant right here. Still at $300, right? I've seen Weatherman, I think, doing some predictions on this, on where it's gonna go. But man, I'm already so in profit on here. I'm holding this like a Bitcoin maxi, dude. I've told you that a million times. QNT is the best long-term hold on this entire market, or one of them. And I will be stacking more QNT if we go into a severe bear market, right? We also got to check out the Bitcoin price. It's doing exactly what I said and not breaking any. Actually, yes, I'm a little bit wrong, but as you can see, I said, just go back to the videos. When we were on this candle, I said, we're just going to go like this between 53, which this candle went down to 53, and I said 55. But really, yesterday, we wicked all the way to 56,000, right? I thought we were going to bounce around in this little channel right here, just like we did here. That was my thinking, because it looked like the exact same like stair step pattern here. And by the way, this is the 4 hour. If we look at the daily, it's a little bit more. See, you got the same thing. It's like, it's just interesting what's happening with Bitcoin right now. We need to be tracking it. We've got Electroneum, right? Electroneum is going to have an announcement coming up here. Just a reminder for anybody who missed this, October 14, there's an announcement, right? So when they give you, like, pay attention, when they give you these announcements, right? If we go to the ETN chart, when they give you these announcements, expect this to probably start building for that announcement, right? It's gonna maybe build for this announcement, and you can maybe take profit, and it's probably gonna dump on the announcement. I've called this for XDC and Hbar. Both of those big announcements that were primed before, meaning they told you that it's gonna happen, this announcement on this date, each one of them, they go up and they crash on the announcement date, right? So maybe this happens to Electroneum. I really am hoping this announcement is a listing, like an exchange listing. I think it is, but we're gonna see, and we're gonna see what that does to the price specifically. XDC 12 cents. XYO is up 20%. So if you bought in these lower, like if you bought here, or sorry, if you bought like way back here, you're definitely looking for some profit. I don't know if anybody bought in here, you're probably going to be holding out until at least it gets back even, right? Or just above even. You can shave off some profit if you wanted to. But honestly, XYO is like just one that I'm holding for a long time. Hedera, 37 cents. Hedera, I guess the mainnet update happened, I believe, for this one. We've got the daily active addresses. This is on Santander right here. The daily active XRP addresses are absolutely spiking, right? This looks like a steady build almost, like higher lows right here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. It's not even worth it to do chart analysis on daily active addresses. But this is, we've had large spikes in the past 2 weeks, right? I don't know. Is it looking interesting? It's looking interesting for XRP. If I look here, dude, nothing really happened, right? Nothing really happened until December, and it started popping off. And then by the time we reached, right, the same price, it was September of the next year, or almost April. You've got a big low right here, February 3. Dude, Q4 is going to be insane. I can't wait until the live streams that are just like XRP is pumping, you know, with the title. It's going to be amazing. Now, big news, White House and the Biden administration is weighing wide-ranging push for crypto oversight. I'm sure you saw this everywhere yesterday, so I'm not going to go crazy on it. Essentially, they considered putting a crypto czar, a crypto Caesar, like CZAR, which, well, why did they have to use that word? But there's no decision on this. Basically, this is an executive order as part of an effort to set up a government-wide approach to the asset class, right? So what this would do is any like firm or regulator or department who's been unclear and scant, they say, on crypto, it will push them to take action, right? They haven't said whether this is going to be executive ordered, you know, released. They haven't even said anything, right? Bloomberg was adding to this article yesterday. It's pretty interesting. Now, let's go to Hester Pierce and let's talk about this Ripple lawsuit, because I'm going to tell you the two reasons that I think we are pretty far away from the outcome, which is depressing to think about. But I also do think we settled in August. I think we settled, and they are still waiting for the perfect time to really announce it. But that's just strictly a theory. This is some real news coming out right here. Ripple scores a major win as the judge finds out if SEC lied to court. So essentially what's going on right here, it has a lot to do with the Hinman speech on Ethereum, right? There's a document that could explicitly prove that Hinman's speech was not merely a personal opinion. Okay, alarm goes off on my phone. But the SEC's official, I don't know if you heard that, SEC's official policy, right? This has been a key in the lawsuit. So there's an email chain that they're about to analyze. The SEC sent an email to a third party telling them to analyze a digital asset using the Hinman speech, right? This is crazy stuff happening. So Ripple's attorneys are placing the SEC between two options, right? Its official views on digital assets, including Hinman's speech. Its official views were policy. And the defendant's response is due no later than October 2020 or October 22, 2021, right? Very hard for me to pay attention to this lawsuit. It seems like a bunch of bullshit. But here is Hester Pierce. And let's just play this little clip of her, and I want you to listen to what she said, and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts on why we could be pretty far away from an outcome in the lawsuit.
When we think about a crypto asset, a digital asset as being a security, what we're doing is we're saying that we think it's being sold as part of an investment contract, which means that there are promises being made around the sale of that asset. It doesn't mean that the asset itself necessarily has to be a security. It means that it was being sold as a security. Then the question
it means that it was being sold as a security, right? The asset itself does not need to be deemed a security, which gives me hope that cryptocurrency will stay around, as in that term, right? Or crypto or digital assets. Now, why haven't they mentioned this at all in the case? I've never seen anybody talk about this in regards to the case. Why have they not mentioned the positioning on major exchanges and major coin ranking sites? This is the main thing. They started with Ripple. So somebody could have mistaken this as buying a Ripple stock or buying into the Ripple company. They had the logo, they had the name there. It should have been XRP with the XRP logo from the start. This is a very important thing. I don't know if they've talked about it. I don't think they have. The way it was presented to the public is a very important thing, right? Also, the community. The community is probably a major part in this, just false promising $10,000 and stuff, you know? Those are promises being made by the community, not Ripple, about the price of XRP. Now, we have this dude saying, Kramer, he says he sold almost all of his Bitcoin after China's crypto crackdown. What are you doing, dude? This is one of the dumbest guys I've ever seen in my life for saying that. He sold all his Bitcoin after China's crypto crackdown? Dude, what are you doing, dude? You should have bought more. Like, just got to throw that in there. We also have this. I'm not going to cover this. Screw the Bitcoin people. They don't even get the time of day today. I ain't got no time. We're talking about Bank of America here. Watch this. Bank of America, October 4, they released a new report which covers digital assets. Okay? Look what they said. They said Bitcoin is important, but the digital asset ecosystem is so much more. Our research aims to explore the implications across industries, including finance, tech, supply chains, social media, and gaming. Oh yes. Oh yes. Digital assets are transforming the way in which markets, businesses, and central banks operate. Okay? Look at this. This little Warren Buffett dude, he's so scared of investing in crypto, yet he invests... He's heavily invested in Bank of America, right? Yeah, guess what? Bank of America is a RippleNet user right here. They're on the membership network right there. Bank of America and Ripple, right? So he's positioned himself to invest in the bank that's not going to get left behind. The Bank of America is positioning themselves by studying digital assets to not be left behind. That's what they're doing with this, right? So it's super interesting. This report is not out yet. You have to contact them to get a hold of it. So eventually it'll be released and we'll be covering that, of course, right? So it's interesting. Warren Buffett, dude, he's holding a lot of Bank of America stock. In Berkshire Hathaway, they own over 1 billion shares. So he's heavy in there. He knows something with Bank of America, you know? Last thing, more than 20 Chinese crypto companies to leave the country following the local ban. Clearly, China, in my opinion, is trying to push out Bitcoin because they want the digital yuan to be the only thing used or something like this. That's my opinion. But, man, the China stuff is a dime a dozen. It always comes out. Now, that's all we've got for today. That's a market wrap-up. The biggest news is this Biden stuff. He's always saying stuff and not doing anything. It's just a bunch of saying and no action being taken, really, in terms of his crypto regulation. But that is all we've got. Appreciate all of you. Hit the like button. Make sure you follow on Twitter, Instagram, and goodbye.
Grow, still can't stop it. Snake.